Hi, my name's Brad, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Have you ever wondered what the most expensive things are on eBay for Pokemon cards? And before I do have a look, well, I did save some searches. I just want to do a bit quick backstory about me, because I'm kind of restarting my YouTube channel in a sense, where I might keep the old videos up, but I was debating whether to ever involve Pokemon in my channel, because I am kind of getting out of the hobby. I'm very sick of what it's become for many months now, maybe a year. It's just very tiresome seeing the prices and then seeing scalpers scalp things, and with Destined Rivals, and then people like Astronomics being absolute twats. And I'm just very, very done. I am going to still maybe collect cards, which I know sounds very contradictory, but just collect just things I really like about in cards, like the artwork, or just some cards I used to get as a kid, like the EX cards, if they ever come down, because they're gone up quite a bit. When I mean EX, I mean like back in the day EXs with the silver borders and stuff. But yeah, that's what I might be doing. I'm not going to say I'm definitely going to do that, because I want to be a hypocrite, because I'm a bit jumpy with what I decide to do, especially with YouTube, if you look at some of my older videos. But I was just generally really curious, if you want to go through this with me, like what are the prices of some of the most expensive stuff on eBay as of now. So let's take a look together, because there's some funny ones. So here we have eBay. eBay's fun these days. And the first one we have, which is one I found, was the Pokemon Pikachu Poncho requires a Charizard, Magikarp, Gyarados, Mario, Luigi PSA 10. And it is going for £113,554.50. Now, I actually have this card, and I had this card. I sold it because I'm getting rid of it, because I'm a bit... For me, Pikachu is kind of overrated, and I'm selling a lot of my cards anyway. For me, I love the artwork of this one. This one, not so much. So depending what grade I get on this, I may keep it. But it has a nick on it, so I think it's going to be an 8, whereas that one I got a 10, sold it. And I will be openly honest, I sold it for money, because I would like money, as many would. I think there's just more important things right now than collecting cardboard, especially in my life anyway, but each to their own. But I've never really been a 100% massive fan of these cards, because I'm very sick to death of Pikachu. I think they're very, very overhyped. And to sell them all for 113,554 and 50 pence, it's just it just seems so stupid for me. I think at most, in one of these worth 10 grand, I can't remember correctly. But I like the Rayquaza one, because I love Rayquaza. Don't really like that one, even though it's the shiny, because it really drops the colours. And I like that one because the Magikarp really pops. But the rest, the most I would pay for these, easily, what? Got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. One of those is a 10, I think. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I wouldn't pay much for these two. I don't think they're worth any amount of money, really. I'd probably pay £200 for these cards in a 10. Because that, to me, I think it's just it's extremely hyped up, every card. So even these ones, I wouldn't pay 5 grand for these. I don't think they're worth 5 grand at all. But considering the price, I'd probably, if I had the money, 50k at most. And that's really pushing it. And to sell it £113,554 in 50 pence is an absolute joke for me. I don't know who the Giovanni Vault is. I mean, you are definitely robbing people if you are part of Team Rocket, mate. So each their own. In 14 people's basket, that is not including me. I'm just watching it. But yeah, to me, that's just a massive, massive joke. And it shows how extreme the cards have gotten recently, which I just think is ridiculous. Even more ridiculous is the 1999 Pokemon Gem and First Edition base set complete PSA 10 Holo Set Charizard, going for nearly £500,000. For one, this is in German. I wouldn't pay No offense to Germans, but I wouldn't pay nearly £500,000 for the German one. I think, are these shadowless? No, they're just first edition, I think. So you've got to pay extra for the lack of a drop shadow these days. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the PSA 10, the vintage, they're old, they're nice to look at, but I mean, I'll be honest. Well, was that Chansey? Chinaria. What the hell? What is that called? Zanigradation. Jesus, the names in this are ridiculous. The most I would pay for a PSA 10 first edition Chansey, maybe 200 quid. Not gonna lie, I think these are ridiculously hyped. This one, it is Glurak, so it's Charizard. I know it does definitely go for a lot of money, but I think it's just way overpriced. The most I'd pay for that, £1,000. Wait, no, would be £1,000. I think I'd probably pay £1,000. Not for it, and that's the English one. I don't think they're worth 50k or whatever ridiculous amount they are. Machamp, always first edition. What's this? Geowolf. Machome. That's funny. Yeah, 50 quid. I'm not even joking. Mewtwo, 100. I mean, I'm a bit of a hypocrite. I'm selling my stuff for high prices, but you know, if people want to pay that, it's none of my bloody business, really, to be honest with you. Raichu, first edition PSA 10. I really like Raichu. I probably pay like 300 for that, because I just really like Raichu. I prefer Raichu over Pikachu. Venusaur, 100. Chansey, Blastoise, maybe 100. Maybe because I said 1,000 for Charizard, didn't I? I don't know. Maybe 500 quid for the original 3, actually, not 100. I don't really think these are worth half as much as what people sell them for. And overhyped by celebrities or YouTube celebrities and so forth. Ah, yes. 2 beautiful cards. Got a Beckett. I don't know if this is a specific label, like gold label or something. I'm not really familiar with Beckett. You got CGC going for £50,000. I love Latios and Latias. I think they're beautiful cards. Most I'd pay for that is £5,000, not 48,000 and 42 and 66 pence. I think that is an absolute jerk. And I think it just shows a jerk for the hobby as well. That has a massive scratch on it. Beckett 10 first edition. That could be on the plastic, but I won't pay for that. If you can't even look after your own plastic, that seems a bit of a joke to me. Yeah, Latias. Beautiful cards. I'd probably pay £5,000 for those. Both of them together. Again, do not think that is worth the price. Maybe you all think I'm being crazy and thinking I'm going too low, but I don't think Pokemon cards is worth half of what people say it is. The Mint Lugia EX Holo Limited 99 Gildan Sky Silvery Ocean Japanese Pokemon PSA. It's not even in a PSA. See, these are my favorite cards of all time, so maybe I would actually generally pay more for them. Oh, he's done the corners and everything. That's nice of him. How low can I zoom? Much can I zoom in? Bit of a mark there. I'm not too sure. There's a bit of a mark there. Bit of a mark there. Some fraying here, and that looks like a mark right there. Don't know what's going on there. Sorry, I just go in like inspect mode. I'm going off topic of the video. Some corners. Look a bit skewed. I mean, most of you get this for this is probably an 8. Not too sure what an 8 would go for a Lugia. Unlimited Golden Sky, Silvery Ocean, Diamond Blast, Starbeam. Beautiful card, beautiful card. Maybe I would pay for a bit more of a premium, but that's probably a PSA. I can never really tell what the centering is like with these back of Japanese cards because of that fade. And the surface looks really good. Ooh, you put light on it to actually show the holo. I mean, PSA 8, I bet that would be an 8. I don't know what this card's actually worth, but I would actually maybe pay 1,000 for this because I'm a massive fan for it. Pay what you're willing to pay for your favourite cards. That kind of looks like a scratch or indentation right across there. That does not look good. I would not pay 900 then for that. That's probably a bend or a crease. So I'm dropping that down to 200. But yeah, shame. The PSA Lugia Crystal Aquapolis German. Again, this is German. So no, we're not paying 40 grand for this. No offense to Germans. I mean, it's a beautiful card, but I try and put in perspective when I bought these cards when I was a kid. What, £5 a pack? Maybe less. That was back in the day. Even inflation, what would that be? 10 quid? I don't know. Who knows, eh? Some weather. PSA 10. I mean, maybe 700. I don't know. I'm very picky. I used to hate these e-reader cards because I was like, it crops off like the border like that, the artwork. So I was like, no, I don't want these. I want the full the full artwork and the full square. But now I do appreciate these more with age. Must be just the minimalistic style, perhaps, that's just warmed on me. But Lugia, beautiful card. Would not pay 40 grand for it. 500 quid. Maybe 250 because it's German. Now this. Oh. The CGC Rayquaza Gold Star Holo. Only one in the world. Only one worldwide. See, I know. Was it Culture Rhyme pulled this? And he got a 7 or an 8. I think he got an 8, didn't he? I mean, I love this card. I think it's beautiful. I'm not a massive fan of gold stars. If that said EX and it had the like silver border holo foil, I'd be like, oof. But I don't know. It's a beautiful card, but I don't like how Rayquaza is like bending around like this. I think that maybe could have done him a bit cool. I like the fact that his arm claw is like coming off the card. I think that's very cool. But I don't like that. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it's like they've tried to come for the what's the golden ratio, but it's gone a bit off. If anyone knows what the golden ratio is, like these circles and stuff that like make beautiful things perfect, like flowers or artwork or whatever. But yeah, beautiful card. Will not pay 75 grand for it because it's a CGC. Japanese probably would lower that price to half, in my opinion. Which is like 38. My mathing. I don't know. I'm not too sure what I would actually pay for this because I do know it's a very high sought after card. I was so brutal on base set German there. Maybe 5 grand. Shoot me. I don't care. I don't think cardboard should be worth as much as people say it is. Oh, we got the French version. Bonjour. Is that cheaper than the German? Is German more sought after? I know. German is 500. French is £800,000. French hold their value. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't pay £800,000 for French. I think that's an absolute jerk. No offense. I'm not disrespecting these sellers for what they're doing, by the way. It's just they're just going it by their market value in the market of the TCG. I'm sure they wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe I am shitting on them. I don't know. It's a very controversial opinion if I'm reviewing cards on eBay, I think, or just in general with stores, because I don't know who they are. They could be nice people in reality, but it's just what the market's done to some people. I'd like to think a lot of these people are not just trying to chill and take money off people, but who bloody knows these days? I don't trust no one. That's a beautiful card. I wouldn't pay 600 quid for it. The Pokemon Weekly. I think Jirachi is very underrated thanks to Celebi. I think Jirachi is a beautiful Pokemon. Wouldn't pay £500 for this, £600 for this, but maybe 200. I don't know. Because it just looks nice, perhaps. The Trophy Genghis-Khan. I forgot I hearted this one. 350,000. I was like, why is this more expensive? And I saw Trophy. I was like, what do you mean Trophy? And then it's got this stamp here. So we pay £250,000 more. I don't know. I don't even know what the price of this normally is. If there is a normal version of this card, but we never pay £350,000 for a Genghis Khan with a stamp on it. Parent and child tournament. Tournament does hold a premium perhaps, but I would never pay something for that. Sorry, Ken Sugimori. I know your artwork's beautiful, but ooh, there's a swell there. Right, we're buying it for £350,000. Ooh, swell. That looks like a massive print line down there. Is this even actually a 10? I don't trust nothing these days. Yeah, I wouldn't pay £350,000 for that one. Interesting card though. So we have this. It just gets stupider and stupid. Again, I'm not a Gold Star fan, but PSA 9s. I'm not paying 70 grand for gold stars, even if they are original. You can get bloody bugger off, mate. Crimson. I mean, I do like the artwork of Flare and Jolyon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, Espeon. I don't really like the Umbreon artwork though in terms of favoritism. I prefer this one, and the Flareon. I don't like these two. And I know that the Umbreon is the more sought after. I just don't like how Umbreon's kind of contorted, if that's the right word, where his body's like moving around the card. Just not for me. But I know a lot of people love that card. Anyway, would not pay 70 grand for this. Probably pay 350. No. I don't know, maybe £1,000. I have no idea. I've said so many prices. My thoughts are all over the place right now. Yeah, maybe £1,000. Honest to God. I do love Mewtwo. Shiny Mewtwo, 50k. PSA 10. I mean, I'd probably pay 5,000 for this if it was like a normal price, but I would never pay 50 grand for that. You can, no way, Jose. Looks beautiful there. Like how Mewtwo's fist bumping. What is going on there? Is that the artwork of the card? Oh, incomplete foil error. Oh. I mean, is that why it's worth 50k then? I wouldn't pay 50k for an error. I think that means it's a mistake. It doesn't make it more valuable in my opinion. So I wouldn't pay 5 grand for this, maybe 700. Sorry. Oh, my favourite card of the week. Trophy card, top 8. Special energy. £500,000 for an energy card. Are you? It's got the championship stamp, but have you lost your fucking mind? Who? It's an energy, there's nothing on it. It's some circles with a star. It's got the stamp, but no. It's got damage on it. It's a damaged card. I would pay 70 quid for this. What year is this? 2016. Oh, snot nearly fell out my nose. Are you absolutely joking? What else are you selling, sir? 400 quid for a coin. I am speechless. What? There's one greater than a 7. What is it? Who gives a shit? Is this astronomics? Is this... Imagine someone buying that. I might buy it. I got a review off. What's the offer? Oh, I'm gonna make the buy guy. Piss off! You are a jerk. I would not buy that. I'm more likely to buy an unlisted Leaf Energy with his cartoon on it. And that's no disrespect to unlisted. I love the guy. He's the one who got me into Pokemon. I remember watching his videos of him opening cards on his carpet. Beautiful. It was beautiful times. Easy times. Beautiful. I mean, where am I? We're on... So these are all Beckett cards. Silver labels. I think the silver labels are quite pretty. Kind of remind me of Tag, but I don't like Tag. So I'm not great at maths. I don't know if the total of these prices that he's put stickers on equal that amount, but do you get these as well? All that for 10 grand. I'm lost. I don't know how to value anything anymore. I mean, I wouldn't pay 10 grand for this. What was the graded cards? Level 99969. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some beautiful cards. But yeah, maybe 5 grand for this. I actually prefer this to the Umbreon. I think this is a beautiful card. How the glow just comes off the Umbreon. Absolutely beautiful. I'd pay more for that than the Umbreon if it was high. I'm still shocked by that energy card. You want Mother Free for the Game Boy Advance. English fan translated, 15 quid. Oh dear. We have Topps Pokemon TV UK exclusive Charizard numbers. I think I have this card. Shall I sell mine for 150k? It's not graded. Does that mean it's worth 10,000? If we're going off PSA increase, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. We'll not pay a million times 250,000 for a PSA 10 Topps card. The most you'd get out of me is £50 to £100, depending on rarity, regardless of the Pokemon. That is a joke. It's Topps, not even official Nintendo or Pokemon or whatever. 75,000 for the Bulbasaur, Ivysaur. Are these sequential? No. Not 75k. That's worth like... How much is that Venusaur? I have the Venusaur. That's like £100 in a PSA 10, but sequential. Putting values in random things now. You know, the numbers go up in order. That makes it more valuable, apparently. The human race is a funny world we live in. No. Maybe 200 quid because it's sequential. I couldn't really give a shit. I don't know, maybe 200 quid. I don't think that should be worth. I paid like £90 for this in the PSA 10. I don't think that's worth that. Maybe 50 quid PSA 10. 50. 30. I think that's around the actual price of those as well now. And I actually think this card and this card are definitely more beautiful than this card because there's too much holofall going on. It's like he's He's freaking smoking something. He's in a fantasy land. He's somewhere. He's in the same land where some people are selling these. I quite like this. £425 I would not pay for that. Ace grading, no disrespect to him. I love the arts they do, but I just wouldn't buy ace grading personally. It's cool, but not for me, to be honest. And I wouldn't pay £500 for just some Master Ball. I think the Master Ball reverses in a frame, maybe £200. I like the idea, but I think you can buy these quite cheap. I could be wrong. Or maybe it's like £90. I can't remember the pricing of these frames. So maybe it would equal 425 with them all grading as a 10. So maybe he's losing money. I don't know. But 10s of actual value. I mean, personally, I don't think these cards are worth as much as they go for. Again, probably get me like £40, perhaps. I mean, on an ace grading, maybe £40 as well. I don't know. That's a hard one. Nope. I saw this the other day. We got a vintage 1999 Topps Pokemon TV Blastoise PSA 10 Diamond. It's Diamond, guys. This guy's been messing around in Procreate. He's got like neon light beams drawing on the code so you can't look at it. Nowhere in my life would I pay £108,000 for a Topps card. Diamond condition, mind you. £50, baby. Absolutely hilarious. Would not pay £143 for this. £80 perhaps at most. Pokemon card, old black Umbreon Hollow. I mean, I love this card. I think that's beautiful as well. But I like the one where the light's illuminating off it more. And its art is Kimiya Masoga? Noeyo Kimura. Sorry if I am butchering the artist names. Beautiful card. I noticed this is going high as well, and especially in graded 10s. I wouldn't pay for is it regular or rare? I think it's rare. I don't know. Someone can yell at me in the comments. Wouldn't pay a premium price for this card. I think this is like, you can't buy that card, so we buy this card. So we shill this card, take all of its stock, grade it, and now everyone's trying to buy that card and maybe do the same. I don't know. Most you'd get me out of that for a raw, probably a tenner. Graded, £50 if it's 10. This card, oof, probably £1,000. I don't think any PSA 10 that's really rare and valuable, unless you get me, is £1,000 these days. I don't think it's worth that much at all. I think it goes for £5,000 or something. I can't remember exactly. See how long that lasts. So that's worth £10,000. A magazine, guys. 8K. First issue. I just spat just went that way. Would never pay £8,000 for a magazine that I wouldn't even dare read. Sorry. I'm not really into collecting comics and stuff, so the most you'd ever get out of me for a comic, even if depending on its age value, £50 at most. Sorry, not worth £80,000. That is a joke. Same for all comics, by the way. Not just Pokemon. I think that it's just stupid. Oof, Umbreon, PSA 9. 3,050. Nah, PSA 9. 700. Would probably pay a £5,000 for a 10 of this. Is there a 10 anywhere? Oh, that's a beautiful card. Sorry. Yeah, I thought it was a bit more luminous. Not so beautiful. £5,000. Oh, I'm going off a tangent. Anyway, get off the Umbreons. I do love Umbreon. No, I don't care if it's signed. It does not go for £50,000. That is an absolute joke. The Van Gogh card, after what people did to get that card, is an absolute joke. I probably pay £100 PSA 10. Signed. Slap 20 quid on it. You can bugger off. I have no idea where this card's from. Chinese full art 052 SVP Pokemon PSA. Beautiful card. Not 75 grams worth for a black label, sorry. Black label, ooh, would I see that more value as a PSA 10? Don't know. I don't know anything about this card, so I can't judge it. So I'll just say no. I'll pay 500 perhaps. Maybe 300. I don't know. What year does that come out? 2022, 23. Yeah, nah, probably pay 70 quid, sorry. Chinese, promo. If it's exclusive, maybe. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Ooh. What the fuck? A Beckett 10 for the anime. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I have to I have to blare these out? Is it Azura Lane or something? Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai? I mean 88k. I mean I'm not even gonna go to the value of them. I don't know what the value of this. Anyway, I went off topic. I got distracted by Anime Girl. So yeah, this is just some of the many jerk. I mean, you've got the serialized Chocobo. Still, I've seen that on for a month. I mean, it's worth a lot of money. Sure, why not? But no, not worth £400,000, £300,000. And unpeeled legendary Baird Fossil Deaths Japanese test sheet. No, not 50k. Oh, PSA 9 Light Arcanine. I really love this card, so I would actually pay that. Someone's already bought it. Probably why I was watching it, to be honest. But yeah, this just goes to show, guys. I could go on forever. Maybe I'll do another video if anyone could find any hilarious listings. I would so do them. 75k for each CGC. Jesus Christ. This video is going on way longer than expected, but yeah, just wanted to show the most ridiculous things on eBay. I might do another video because this is fun to look at in my opinion anyway. I love looking at ridiculous prices and dreaming one day I'll learn that 75 sorry that where's that freaking energy 500k energy card with a Stampede Championship on it. Why not? Anyway, my name's Brad on Route 1. Hope you like my video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.